everyone. Hi. Welcome to She Boss Talk. I am your host, Shantae Arati. This is just in. There is more stimulus on the way. So there's a stimulus check and a new stimulus package that is on the way that is going to help all of you all and be able to help your businesses. So I'm coming on with a brief update on what's been happening regarding the new stimulus package. So last week, Senator, right, the lead senator, Mitch McConnell, developed a package, took it to the White House, was discussing it, took it to the Senate before they decide that they're going to release the details of the package. Now, there's a lot of unknowns with their package. There was a lot of dissension, a lot of disagreement on the package. But there are some things that they all agree on, even the Republicans and the Democrats, and that is that the American people need and will get another stimulus check. So you can expect that once the package passes, and how they pass it, if they're going to parse it, if it's going to be one big bill, we don't know. There's different thoughts on how they should address it because we're really down to the wire here. A lot of the benefits under the CARES Act is set to expire, including unemployment. The extra unemployment jobless benefits is going to expires today, actually. So all of you all that are receiving your checks know that. So it is important that we get additional stimulus money to families, to businesses, so that we can help our economy. One thing that I do want you to know is that with the Republican package, they're proposing a $1 trillion package in comparison to the Democratic package, which they passed over 2 months ago. So it is beyond me as to why we're so late in the game when all of these benefits are about to expire and they still haven't passed anything yet, right? So on the Democratic side, they passed the HEROES Act. I have other videos where I go into detail about all of the benefits and stimulus that comes under that package. That is I believe it's a $3 trillion package. So it is most likely when they start negotiating, they will negotiate to probably around 2 million or around not 2 million, but a $2 trillion package. So there's still a lot of questions about the Republican package. They were supposed to announce it this week. Now they're saying next week that they're going to make it public what the package is. They have to do that first. And then they have to then negotiate with the House to get this package passed for the American people. So I wanted you to know that. So there's a check coming. We don't know. So if anybody is telling you for sure there's an amount, there is not. They will have to negotiate it. Okay. But the talk is that it will probably be similar to the first one, right? The $1,200 package. But they have to negotiate because remember, the Republicans, right, the Senate did not want to extend unemployment benefits. So I can tell you that there will be unemployment benefits in this stimulus package. We don't know how that's going to work because they're going to need to negotiate it. And from my understanding, the Democrats will want if they decide, if the Senate says that they wants to lower unemployment, from this extra $600 a week to a lower amount, then they're going to have to up the amount of the stimulus check. Okay, because the extra $600 a month in the jobless payments that a lot of the millions of American people have been receiving and are about to be cut off of has been a significant lifeline, and without it, it would be devastating. So understand there's not just that about to expire. The memorandum on the rent payments is going to be expiring. The student loan deferment or withholding payments is going to be expiring soon. So it is upon Congress to act swiftly, and it's just really concerning that they dragged their feet this long. So I would encourage all of you, if you haven't done so already, you need to be calling your congressional representatives. You need to be writing them. You need to be letting them know how you and your business has been impacted by this pandemic, any challenges that you have had with any of the federal relief programs, whether you had problems getting it processed, you didn't get any money, or you got too little money, or you got denied, and you're struggling in your business, or you were forced to close. You need to let them know that, because they need to pass the stimulus and give us what we need so that we can keep our doors open, so that we can sustain our businesses and our livelihoods as people and our families. That's why we work. That's why we have a business, so we can take care of our families, so we can build wealth, and we can leave a legacy for our families. And that has just all come crumbling down. So we have to hold our leaders accountable. We have to hold them accountable to do the right thing and to act quickly and not drag out their feet when they know the American people are so in such desperate need. But I just want you to know that help is on the way. And I know some of you are probably saying, well, it's not soon enough. And I know we have had challenges. I know that. But there's still hope. Keep the faith. The money is on the way. Know that there are people like myself, other people that are advocating on our behalf as entrepreneurs and small business owners to make sure that at the end of the day, we get what we're entitled to. Okay, so that is a fight. You have to fight for what you want and what you deserve. Unfortunately, it should come easy, you would think, but often it does not. And often things are not fair. But we have to use our voices, and we have to make our voices heard, and we have to show up at the polls, and we have to call, and we have to write, and not just once. We have to bug them till they have no other choice than to do what's right and to pass a stimulus package that is going to benefit us. Okay. So I would love to know, what would you like to see in this next stimulus package? I put out the question the other day, and I really would like to hear, what is of value to you as an entrepreneur and business owner? Please do put that in the comments. How has the first stimulus helped you? Did you encounter any challenges? These are things that we can take to them and say, look, these are areas that you need to improve. And those are the types of things that they're evaluating. And know that there is still, I think, maybe about $1 trillion, maybe a little bit less, from the initial CARES Act that is still available. So they have to consider that as well. So there's still money for the PPP program, the Paycheck Protection, which is also about to expire, by the way. So I just wanted to mention that. So if you have not applied for the Paycheck Protection Program, which is a forgivable loan program, I would encourage you to apply. You must get approved before August the 8th. Blue Vine and Cabbage are accepting applications. Apply to more than one lender is what I would recommend. But there's also said to be more paycheck protection money coming down the line. I've talked about more money for the EIDL program to get us our full grant, right? Our $10,000 grant and full funding under the initial CARES Act. So it'll be interesting to see if they address that in the new package, or they will handle that separately, because there's been separate bills, if you saw my other video, that have been initiated because it's already law. They shouldn't have to pass a new package for us to get what we want, but they do have to allocate more funding. Because anytime you're dealing with the government and its programs, it's all based on funding. Once the funding runs out, then the program ends. So then they have to just take that in consideration and refund the program so that we get our money. So those are things that you can expect as well. under the HEROES Act, they have in there benefits for student loan, like student loan forgiveness. Now, we're not hearing anything of reference or mention from the Senate's package, anything related to student loans. So if you're like myself and my peers, student loan forgiveness is at the top of our list. So again, it's upon you to use your voice and let them know that we want student loan forgiveness in the package. These are all things that are going to help the economy. We all know that COVID is on the rise. It is not slowing down. So we are going to need money to sustain us through the upcoming months, because we don't know how long this is going to last. So the package has to be significant enough for it to work for everybody. You're talking about schools. You're talking about money for your local cities and counties and states that are also suffering that, right? They're out of money because they don't have the tax dollars. No one is buying products and services. No, people aren't going to restaurants like they used to, right? So they're not going shopping like they were. They rely on those dollars to be able to provide services to their constituents. Okay, so if they don't have that, they need relief as well, so then they can help us. What I will also be looking to see, I would love to see if they account for SNAP benefits. They did not have any additional SNAP benefits for the American people in the last package. It'll be interesting to see if they have it in this package and how they negotiate, because the Democrats want a comprehensive package. And I think the Senate is looking like, and it might wind up this way because they dragged their feet this long, right? And they have to negotiate and go back and forth, and considering that our benefits are about to expire. So what they're talking about is passing individual bills to pass things that they agree on first to get that done. So like if they agree on the stimulus, let's negotiate it. What is the amount? Who is it going to cover? And then we pass that bill. Okay, we agree on unemployment. How much? How long will it phase out? Right? Agree on that and pass it. So myself, I think the better approach would be to have the full comprehensive package. But I personally don't know how they're going to do that in the next few days when the money is about to expire, that millions of people are about to be off of unemployment. Okay. So, but the great news is money is on the way, so you can expect it in the upcoming months. As we get updates, I always come on and let you know. Again, we're waiting on Mitch McConnell to publicly release his plan for the stimulus. Understand the HEROES Act was passed 2 months ago. They could have negotiated that, but they did not. So you remember that. And what does that mean to you, that they sat on it, they did not even consider it, and the Senate couldn't even agree on a package, and here we are. They're slow moving when the American people are suffering. The American people are being put out, are even under an eviction memorandum for no evictions. People are being evicted. Families are being evicted from their homes. To me, this is an urgent matter. This is something that they should have been acting swiftly on. Why are we at the last hour trying to make a decision on a stimulus package? I'm very passionate about it. It makes me upset that anybody has to go out of business, that anybody has to lose their home because your leaders, our leaders, didn't take swift action that they could have taken. But no, businesses have gone out of business. And we know, especially Black-owned businesses, 41%, minority business, women-owned businesses have been disproportionately impacted and haven't gotten not equal the funds as our counterparts. So, people are suffering. So we want to stop the suffering and give everyone a financial Lifeline. Now, after this broadcast, I will update the description to include the link to, if you don't know where to find your congressmen and women, I will provide the link where it's easy. It's easy to locate them. It's easy to call them and email them, send them a message explaining the impact on your business, on your life, on your family, and what you expect for them to do, that you expect them to take action. Let them know. Let them know. Okay, so that is my update for today. I will be on later to just talk about the Paycheck Protection Program that is about to expire for those of you that still need and want to apply before the deadline. But I will leave this as it is. If you have any questions, as always, please drop them in the comments. I'll be happy to respond to you as always. Do hit that love button, like this. Do share this video to all viewers that need to see this, need to hear this, and know what is going on, what is happening that's impacting them, and what actions they need to take. And do subscribe if you love our content and it's been of help to you, which I know has been a help to so many of you who have been able to get your money, your funds, your grants. We're so happy about that. So do subscribe for future updates because I always make sure that you all, my audience, is the first to know with anything that is coming down the pipeline. Thank you so much. Enjoy your Sunday. Have a great day.